in the intricate tapestry of personality types. Sigma males stand out as the enigmatic loners, the wolves who walk their own path away from the pack. This unique breed of men, often characterized by their independence, self-reliance, and a profound depth of thought, chooses to live by their own rules rather than conform to society's expectations. However, beneath their cool exterior and apparent self-sufficiency lies a realm of challenges that only they can truly understand. This exploration into the challenges Sigma males often face is not just a mere observation but a deep dive into the complex, often misunderstood world of these remarkable individuals. It's a reflection of the struggles that come with their distinct way of life, a life that, despite its allure, is not devoid of its own set of hardships. As we peel back the layers, it becomes evident that the path of a Sigma male, while richly rewarding, is also strewn with obstacles that test their resilience and strength. Number 18. Struggling to fit into social norms. Sigma males often find themselves at odds with the standard expectations of society. Unlike those who seamlessly blend into their social surroundings, Sigma males move to the beat of their own drum, which can sometimes place them outside conventional circles. This divergence from the norm isn't a matter of defiance, but rather a natural outcome of their unique perspective on life and values. However, this can lead to challenges in situations where conformity is expected or valued. For instance, in traditional workplace environments or social settings that prize extroversion and constant social interaction, Sigma males may feel like square pegs in round holes. Their preference for deep, meaningful connections over superficial chatter can be mistaken for aloofness or disinterest. Additionally, their inclination towards autonomy and self-direction might clash with hierarchical or team-dependent contexts, leading to misunderstandings with colleagues or peers. Despite these hurdles, Sigma males often carve out their own paths, finding or creating niches where their strengths are recognized and valued. The journey to this point, though, can be fraught with feelings of alienation or the need to wear a mask to fit in, which can be exhausting and dispiriting. Overcoming these challenges requires not just resilience but also the ability to communicate their unique viewpoints and needs effectively, fostering a greater understanding and appreciation of diversity in ways of being. Number 17. Difficulty in expressing emotions. Sigma males, with their complex inner worlds and preference for introspection, often find it challenging to articulate their feelings to others. This struggle stems not from a lack of emotion but rather from a deep-seated desire to fully understand and process their feelings internally before sharing them. Their introspective nature means they often undergo a thorough self-analysis, which can delay their emotional expression. When they do choose to open up, they seek a meaningful and receptive audience, making superficial emotional exchanges unappealing. This can lead to misunderstandings in personal relationships, where partners might perceive them as distant or unemotional. In a society that increasingly values open and immediate emotional expression, Sigma males might feel pressured or misunderstood, exacerbating their reluctance to share. Furthermore, their nuanced understanding of their emotions can make simplistic expressions feel inadequate or inauthentic. To navigate this challenge, Sigma males may benefit from developing a language of emotion that honors their depth of feeling and finding safe, understanding environments where their emotional complexity is valued and respected. Developing this bridge between their inner emotional world and external expression is crucial, forming deeper connections and being understood by those around them. Number 16. Navigating professional environments. The independent streak that defines Sigma males can present unique challenges in conventional work settings. Accustomed to autonomy and self-sufficiency, Sigma males might find the structured, often hierarchical nature of many workplaces restrictive. They thrive in environments where innovation is encouraged and individual contributions are recognized, yet such conditions are not always the norm. This can lead to a sense of frustration or a feeling of being stifled professionally, as their need to explore unorthodox solutions and work independently may clash with traditional corporate cultures that prioritize conformity and established procedures. Moreover, the social dynamics of the workplace, such as networking and team-building activities, can feel foreign or forced to someone who values genuine, deep connections over superficial interactions. Sigma males may therefore seek careers that offer the freedom to work independently, or they might gravitate towards entrepreneurial ventures where they can fully express their innovative thinking and work ethic. The challenge lies in finding or creating these opportunities without compromising their values or sense of self. This journey often involves a delicate balance between adapting to necessary structures and advocating for the autonomy and respect for individuality that allows Sigma males to thrive. Number 15. Developing and maintaining personal relationships. For Sigma males, forming and nurturing personal relationships can be a complex endeavor. Their preference for depth and authenticity in interactions means they often bypass casual socializing in favor of more meaningful connections. However, this selective approach can limit their social circle and opportunities to form relationships. The challenge is exacerbated by their independent nature, which can be mistaken for disinterest in others. In a world where quantity of connections often overshadows quality, Sigma males' approach to relationships can leave them feeling misunderstood or on the periphery of social groups. Additionally, their introspective nature and tendency to keep to themselves may hinder their ability to reach out and maintain relationships, leading to a cycle of isolation. Overcoming these obstacles requires not just a willingness to be vulnerable and initiate connections, but also finding like-minded individuals who appreciate and share their depth of thought and passion for authenticity. Cultivating these relationships takes time and effort, but for Sigma males, the reward is a small circle of deep, understanding connections that provide a foundation of support and companionship. Number 14. Balancing independence with interdependence. Sigma male staunch independence is a defining trait, but it can also be a source of conflict, especially in situations that require collaboration and compromise. Their natural inclination to rely on themselves and forge their own path can make teamwork challenging, as it often necessitates a degree of dependency and conformity to group norms. This balance between maintaining their autonomy and contributing to collective goals is a tightrope walk for many Sigma males. In personal relationships, this dynamic plays out in the struggle to remain self-sufficient while also being a supportive partner or friend. The key challenge lies in navigating this balance without feeling like they are compromising their values or autonomy. Achieving this requires a deep understanding of the value of interdependence, the recognition that being part of a collective, whether in a work project or a personal relationship, can enhance rather than diminish personal freedom and growth. For Sigma males, learning to embrace moments of vulnerability and dependency as strengths rather than weaknesses can lead to richer, more fulfilling connections with others. Number 13. Confronting societal expectations. Sigma males often find themselves at odds with societal expectations and norms. Society tends to value extroversion, clear career paths, and a high degree of social engagement, while Sigma males march to the beat of their own drum, prioritizing independence, deep thought, and the freedom to explore uncharted territories in both their personal and professional lives. This disconnect can lead to feelings of alienation or the sense that they must conform to fit in, even when it goes against their nature. The challenge for Sigma males is to navigate these expectations without losing sight of their values and identity. This can mean facing misunderstandings from those who interpret their need for solitude as aloofness or their unconventional career choices as impractical. Finding a balance between staying true to themselves and interacting with a world that operates on different principles is a delicate task. It requires a strong sense of self and, at times, a willingness to explain their choices to others. Ultimately, the goal for Sigma males is to carve out a space where they can be true to themselves while still engaging with the world around them on their own terms. Number 12. Managing perfectionism. Sigma males' dedication and focus can sometimes veer into the realm of perfectionism, where nothing seems good enough unless it meets their very high standards. This drive for perfection stems from their deep commitment to excellence and fear of mediocrity. However, it can also lead to procrastination, as the fear of producing subpar work can prevent them from starting projects. Additionally, this relentless pursuit of perfection can cause significant stress and dissatisfaction, as it's often impossible to meet such lofty standards. The challenge for Sigma males is to recognize when their perfectionism is hindering rather than helping them. Learning to appreciate the value of progress over perfection and understanding that mistakes are a natural part of growth is crucial. Embracing imperfection and the lessons it brings can help Sigma males to reduce stress and increase their satisfaction with their achievements, allowing them to enjoy the journey as much as the destination. Number 11. Coping with high expectations. Sigma males often set incredibly high expectations for themselves, driven by their own standards and the desire to achieve greatness in their chosen fields. While this can lead to impressive accomplishments, it can also result in a constant sense of pressure and a fear of failure. The internalized belief that they must always be moving forward or excelling can make it difficult for them to appreciate their current successes or recognize the value in learning from setbacks. This challenge is compounded by the potential perception from others that Sigma males are always in control and capable, which can make it difficult for them to seek help or admit vulnerabilities. To manage these expectations, Sigma males need to cultivate self-compassion and recognize that setbacks are not failures but opportunities for growth. Finding balance and setting realistic goals can help alleviate the pressure and allow them to pursue their ambitions in a healthier, more sustainable way. Number 10. Resisting conformity. Sigma males naturally resist conformity and the societal pressure to fit into pre-established molds. Their strong sense of self and desire for authenticity drive them to question norms and challenge traditional paths, whether in their careers, lifestyles, or thought processes. While this independence of spirit is one of their greatest strengths, it also poses significant challenges. Living in a society that often values conformity can leave Sigma males feeling like outsiders, struggling to find their place in a world that seems at odds with their core values. The pressure to conform can be both external, from societal expectations, and internal, from the desire to belong or achieve success as it is conventionally defined. Navigating this tension requires a delicate balance between staying true to oneself and finding ways to engage with the broader society. The key challenge for Sigma males is to carve out a life that honors their need for authenticity and independence, while also fostering connections and achieving success on their own terms. Number 9. Embracing emotional vulnerability. Sigma males, known for their introspective nature and self-reliance, often find it challenging to embrace emotional vulnerability. Their preference for dealing with issues independently can make opening up to others feel like an admission of weakness or dependency. This reluctance to be vulnerable can be a barrier to forming deep, meaningful relationships, as emotional openness is a cornerstone of intimacy and connection. The challenge lies in overcoming the fear of judgment or misunderstanding and recognizing the strength in vulnerability. It requires a shift in perspective, seeing vulnerability not as a liability but as a means of forging stronger, more authentic connections with others. For Sigma males, learning to share their thoughts and feelings openly, even when it feels uncomfortable, can lead to greater emotional satisfaction and a deeper understanding of themselves and those around them. Number 8. Adapting to leadership roles. Sigma males, with their preference for operating outside conventional social hierarchies, often face challenges when placed in leadership positions. Their natural tendency towards independence and a dislike for imposing authority can make traditional leadership roles feel constraining. Furthermore, their leadership style, which often emphasizes autonomy and innovation, may not always align with existing organizational cultures that value hierarchy and uniformity. The challenge for Sigma males is to navigate these roles in a way that honors their values while effectively guiding and inspiring others. This may involve developing a unique leadership approach that leverages their strengths, such as strategic thinking and the ability to see and encourage potential in others. Balancing their inclination for independence with the responsibilities of leadership requires a nuanced understanding of both self and the dynamics of power and influence within groups. Number 7. Focusing too much on one thing. Sigma males often face the issue of focusing too much on just one area because they are very dedicated and focused. When they find something they're interested in, they give it their all. This ability to focus is great because it helps them become very good at what they do very quickly. But this strong focus can make them overlook other important things in their lives. Because they're so into one thing, they might not spend enough time on personal relationships, taking care of their health, or just relaxing and having fun. While being able to concentrate so well can lead to big successes and making them really good at certain skills, it also means they might miss out on a balanced life. Other parts of their lives might not get the attention they need, which is a downside of being so focused. Number 6. Struggling with sudden changes. Sigma males like to have a plan and stick to it. They organize their day to be as productive as possible, which makes them feel in control and stable. But this can make unexpected changes really tough for them. If something doesn't go as planned, it can throw off their whole day and make them upset. They really value the order and predictability their planning gives them, and when someone cancels plans suddenly, it's not just annoying because it messes up their schedule, but it also feels like a personal letdown. They have a hard time with anything that's unplanned because it clashes with their need for order and dependability. This challenge with being spontaneous shows how Sigma males struggle between wanting control and dealing with life's natural unpredictability. Number 5. Overthinking things. Sigma males often find themselves thinking too much about everything. They have a natural tendency to analyze and ponder over every detail, which can lead to spending too much time thinking about things that might seem simple to others. This trait comes from their desire to make the best decisions and understand life deeply. However, it means that even small talks or daily interactions can become big deals in their heads. They might keep thinking about a conversation they had, trying to understand every aspect of it. While this shows how thorough and thoughtful they are, it can also make them stressed and slow them down because they get caught up in thinking about the small stuff instead of just enjoying life as it comes. Number 4. Feeling fundamentally alone. Sigma males have a unique view on loneliness. Unlike many people who fear being alone and always look for company, Sigma males are okay with being by themselves. They understand that everyone is truly alone in some way because everyone's experiences and thoughts are their own. They see being alone not as something sad, but as a basic part of being human. This acceptance of solitude makes them different, as they don't feel the need to always be surrounded by others. They know that even when they're with friends or family, there's a part of everyone's life that is just theirs alone. This deep understanding of solitude helps them to be independent and self-aware, navigating life in a way that's true to themselves. Number 3. Seeming unconnected. Sigma males often seem like they're not fully part of the world around them. This is because they see things in their own unique way, which can be hard for others to relate to. Their different view and strong independence can make it tough for people to feel close to them, making them appear distant or disconnected. But this isn't because they're trying to keep people away, it's just how they naturally are. They live life according to their own rules, which can make them seem like they're in their own world. While this unique perspective and lifestyle allow them to stay true to themselves, it can also lead to feelings of being separate from everyone else, living in a bit of isolation even when they're with others. Number 2. Being misunderstood is a profound and recurring challenge for Sigma males, primarily because their unorthodox and introspective way of life doesn't neatly align with societal norms and expectations. Their independence and the unique paths they choose often set them apart, leading to misconceptions and misinterpretations by those around them. Sigma males value authenticity and personal integrity above societal acceptance, which can lead to them being viewed as enigmatic or unconventional by others. This dissonance between self-perception and external perception creates a sense of isolation, making Sigma males feel as though they are perpetually on the fringes, observing a world with which they seldom fully engage. Despite the misunderstandings, Sigma males continue to prioritize their autonomy and individuality, navigating life in a manner that is true to their core values. This steadfastness to their identity is admirable, but also contributes to the gap in understanding, as their actions and decisions often defy conventional wisdom. The challenge lies in bridging this gap, finding a way to communicate their authentic selves to a world that may not always be ready or willing to understand the depth of their individuality. Number 1. Keeping to themselves is a hallmark of Sigma males, reflecting their deep-seated need for privacy and autonomy. This tendency towards solitude and discretion is both a strength and a stumbling block, allowing them to maintain a sense of self that is untainted by external influences, but also limiting their opportunities for social and emotional connections. Sigma males cultivate an air of mystery, selectively choosing whom to let into their private world. This reserved nature is in line with their desire for independence, as it allows them to navigate life on their own terms, without the need for validation or approval from others. However, this approach to life can make it challenging for them to establish a wide network of relationships. Their preference for a smaller circle of close, meaningful connections means that they might miss out on the variety of experiences and perspectives that broader social interactions can offer. The challenge for Sigma males is finding a balance between their inherent need for privacy and the human need for connection and community. Striking this balance is crucial for fostering a sense of belonging and understanding, allowing them to maintain their cherished autonomy while also enriching their lives with the depth and diversity of human relationships. Thank you for your attention. You can now become a member of the channel by clicking the Join button under this video.